What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. I've officially been live 10 days in a row. Actually, just a couple of minutes ago, we reached 10 days straight of being live. My former record is 16 hours, but now we've done 10 days. If you remember my 3-day check-in, my timer was at 32 hours and 2 minutes. So we've made some progress, which is good. It's gone down. Hope it goes down a bit more. But I've streamed literally every part of my life over the past 10 days. I've done gym streams with my roommates.
You guys should maybe lean in a little closer.
A little closer?
Get a little closer to each other, guys. Come on. Are you? Oh. No smooching.
No smooching. No tongue. Put that tongue back in your mouth.
I've done cooking streams.
And wait, is it spreading right?
It's spreading so good that it's time for cheese.
Oh!
Let's get cheesy with it.
Cheese
Let's
is my
get
favorite
cheesy.
thing to do
Well,
ever.
cheese is over here.
And boy, it's my, don't I love it so
Love
much.
it. I love
In
cheese.
fact, I love it so much that I'm just gonna have a little bit right now. Yummy. Yummy.
That's so much cheese.
I've done pretty much everything a man can do while live. We haven't done another shower stream, but I feel like one shower stream is really enough. I feel like 2 shower streams is kind of overkill at that point. Movie night, we watched the entirety of Video Game High School. Even had Freddie Wong and a couple other directors and actors hop in during that, which was wild and super cool for a kid who grew up with that show to rewatch it with the people who made the show. And a bunch of other stuff.
And action.
Ludwig, why'd you put cheese in my syrup?
Because it didn't fit in your ass.
No!
But what everyone is probably interested in is 2 things. 1, how I'm feeling. 2, when will this end? And probably 3, how much money did this all make? And we're going to talk about that all today. First, how am I feeling? Well, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel well. I've slept 8 hours almost every single night since the 3-day update. The first 3 days, I think, were the worst for sleeping. I slept 7 hours, and when I woke up, I woke up. But now I woke up to go piss last night, and then I went back to bed, and I slept a full 8 hours. I'm also working out almost every single day, and I'm eating 3 square meals. Admittedly, I think there's a problem. It's that if you're live in talking, you know, like 16 hours of the day, because you sleep 8, like 16 hours of the day, maybe less, whatever, but around that amount of time, you're not at like 150, which is usually what I'm at during my stream. You know, the whole entire, if I go live, boys, can't really happen for 16 hours straight. I'm going to lose my voice and then lose my mind. So it's a much more chill environment, which I think some people see and they're like, he's dying. I've done the research. He's on his way out. Frankly, he has minutes, if not seconds left. I think I'm feeling well. You know, there's certain things that you miss, you know, like hanging out with my girlfriend without having 40,000 people watching us. Because you can't do everything you want to do with your girlfriend with 40,000 people watching you. Well, you could, just different website. But, you know, privacy. But outside of that, it feels fine. I feel fine. Generally, seems good. Probably could go at least another week or 2. But I don't have to. Good news for me is this weekend I'm leaving to go visit Cutie's family. So I'm actually not even going to be on live stream for like 2 days. You know, the stream will still be on. Nothing in the rules says I can't ditch, all right? That's a classic Ludwig scam round where I'm from. That's a classic Ludwig. Nobody said I'm not allowed to disappear. Nobody, hey, technically I could just do the remaining time like this with no mic on. Nobody said I have to be on the stream. The stream just has to be live, all right? Nothing in rules says a dog can't play basketball type vibes. But, you know, I will have to do that. You know, life does, at the end of the day, matter more than online streams. And I think that's a good thing that I think that. There will still be modcasts, the stream will still be live. Slime will be taking it over this weekend with probably some of my other roommates, Nick and Aiden. But, you know, that'll be fine. I'll be back Sunday, and we'll see how far it goes after that. Next up, when is it going to end? Well, great question. Obviously, on the 3-day update, we're at 32 hours, and it's only gone down 20 minutes, which would make you think, oh, this is literally never going to end. But you missed a lot. The timer went up to almost 70 hours. And I think part of the reason why it's going down now is because a few things have changed. One, we became the most subscribed stream on twitch.tv. Literally number one. Even if you get rid of all the gifts, we are still the most subscribed to streamer. All right, we did this. This is us, baby. I get the money. We did this, though. We hit these milestones. I'm going to spend it on a Ferrari. But we get to enjoy me enjoying the Ferrari. That's us, baby. We did this. There's not that many more milestones to go to. I mean, at this point, it's like we can end whenever, and we've like it's like this has already been hit, you know. But also, if you go to subscribers, you know, it's me, Lone King, at the top. But you know how in like RuneScape, when you're level 98 and you want to get to level 99 for like the skill cape, how it takes as long as getting all the way from 109 to 98 as it does 98 to 99, even though it's one level. What I'm saying is the next milestone is beating Ninja. We're not really close. You know, Ninja's a little bit goated. So for us to, you know, get enough subs to beat Ninja doesn't really seem viable. I'm also hearing word that it's level 92 to 99 is the same as 1 to 92, which very cool. Nerds. I'll see you in the wildy. That's part of the reason, I think, why it's slowed down a bit, and that's why I think it'll end soon. Another reason is I also implemented a gift cap. Now, I know. I did say when I change everything to 10 seconds from 20 seconds, which is how the stream originally started, was 20 seconds per sub. Then I said, this is too much. Then I changed it to 10 seconds per sub. That I wouldn't change it again. However, I was getting too many individual people giving me too much money, which made me a little too uncomfortable. For example, there was a couple people who gave me $7,500. Like, 2 individual people each gave me that, 15,000 total, which is crazy because I'm already doing so well financially that I feel like it's you know, almost irresponsible in a way for them to be giving me that much money, and it makes me just a little uncomfortable because I don't know. You know, they could be Saudi oil princes who literally just lifted up one gold pen and then it was worth $50,000 and then dropped it and that was it. Or they could just be like some okay, well-off people that probably are spending still too much money, I think, for a stream like this. So I capped it. Basically, you can no longer gift more than 100 subs. If you do, I ban you. And if you don't know, if you're banned on twitch.tv, you can't sub or gift subs to the person who banned you. Now, I'm going to unban them afterwards. It's not trying to punish them. It's just trying to make sure they can't give me money, which I think is fair because it's been happening a little too much. Thank you for the 30 gifted, Anthony. So that's definitely made the timer go down a bit. That's what I'm trying to say. The timer's gone down a bit. You can call it a scam. I feel fine with it. I don't really care if you think it's a scam. I think it's the best thing and the most ethical, moral thing to do. If I can even be ethical and moral anymore. I don't know. But I can still go on the path. I can try to walk the path. And I'll be here except for the days where I'm going on vacation to visit Cutie's family, which was planned, you know, months in advance. And I definitely am not going to bail on. Hey! Hey, Cutie's dad, right? Hey. Yeah, so that trip planned. So what I'm doing is just making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it's more important. We're just gonna push it, I guess. Just like wait a weekend. I don't know. Or 2. I don't give a fuck. I'm just busy. So enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you after that. I mean, look, I love the subathon, but just love my girlfriend just a bit more. I think, honestly, if I had to give a surmisation, this stream will end early next week. By the end of the month is my hard read. That's my guess. I have no clue. I'm just guessing. I'm thinking by the end of the month. That leads us to our final question. The question a lot of people are curious about, which is, how much did I make? Well, first, let's recap what's happened. So I started this on March 14th at 2:24 p.m. And if you look here, March 14th, I was at 1.67 million followers. I'm now over 2 million, which is, if you look at this chart, which shows the entire past year, the most the channel has ever grown ever. And it's not very close. Also, the views have been up. I'm not going to lie. This kind of hurts my feelings a bit, but 40,000 over the past week. Even when I'm sleeping, if we look in the month of February, I averaged 20,000 viewers. I'm averaging more than that while sleeping now. this is not a good thing. This hurts my feelings a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think that sleeping was better content than what I was doing last month. So I don't know what's going on there. I hope that doesn't happen when I end this subathon, but shout out to the modcast and the mod pod who entertain the stream while I'm sleeping, because it's only actually gone up. My viewers only go up while sleeping, which is concerning in many ways, but it is also my reality. So that's to say my viewership has about doubled. My followers have skyrocketed up like 20%. My watch hours are insane. I'm the most sub streamer on Twitch. So this subathon, part of the reason why I also don't want it to end, is really good for me. This is literally, and I'm not saying this to be hyperbolic, the biggest thing I have ever done on Twitch. It's bigger than Pokemon Week. It's bigger than any Pogo Stucks. It's bigger than the Pog Champs events. It's bigger than literally anything I've ever done on stream, and it's not close. So it's kind of this cool journey that I'm just going to try to ride out. And then there's the question, how much have I made? Well, to be honest, I don't know. Because I've been live every single minute of my life. I haven't had the ability to have some alone time to check. When do I do that? Having said that, there is a viewer who's been keeping track. We looked at this last time, but it's been updated because 3 people are keeping up with it. We'll go to money earned. So this is the number before everything. This is the number with just all the subs, bits, donos, all that good stuff. And then this is the number after Twitch takes the amount of money they take, which is still a very big number. And then you have to take away taxes. And as fun as the meme is, boys, when the numbers hit this big, you can't not do taxes anymore. That's when the jail man comes. We unfortunately can't dodge that bullet anymore. The year I skipped taxes, I owed the government $1,500. True story. And that's when I just didn't pay my taxes because I didn't have a checkbook. This is where the tax evasion meme came from. I literally didn't have a checkbook, and you have to send in a check, and I was too lazy to get one, and I just never sent it in, and I owed $1,500. But now I can't do that. I can't do that because, $1,500 for the IRS is drop in the bucket. This still drop in the bucket, but bigger drop. So you remove this much. I think this was done incorrectly, though, because I believe what they did is they took 304,000 and then multiplied it by 0.6, which gets you 182, which is great, but doesn't include California state taxes, which I believe is about 13% as well. I think a little more accurately, it would be, I don't know, somewhere around 150, I think, because states require taxes and I live in California. That's why, if you don't know, a lot of streamers live in Texas, or maybe YouTubers too, is because Texas doesn't have any state taxes for income tax. Same with New Hampshire and same with Florida. But I don't live there. I live in California. And so I pay taxes to the state of California in hopes that they build a skate park, maybe give schools like books. But anyway, the point is the number is actually around 150,000 after taxes. So, we started with this number and we're already at a third of it. Next, I have moderators, and I pay my mods because they're doing a lot of work. Normally, I don't pay my mods. In fact, most streamers don't pay their mods. Some do, but most don't. But in this one instance, mods do stay up not only during the night, but for like 8 hours, some of them, to entertain Twitch chat and moderate the media share and do whatever they need to do to make sure this stream keeps running, which is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and there's like a group of like 15 rotating people who are doing all of this. And so I am going to be giving them $5,000 a day, which leaves us with $100,000 left. Not all each individually. I'm just saying $5,000 per night spent on that. And I think plus a base rate of $1,000 per mod, which is $83,000. Oh, that's a big number. So then we're left with $83,000, which still, that's a lot of goddamn money. We are doing $83,000 in the pocket, easy goddamn clap. And then we add in the charity aspect. I said I would donate $1 for every single subscriber I had. I have received about 80,000 subscribers, which means after including charity, I got $3,000. Now, there are some other differences. Like, for example, this is a tax write-off, the charitable donation. The mods payment I don't have to pay taxes on that. They have to pay taxes on their cut. So, you know, maybe it ends up somewhere closer to like 10K, 15K. I don't really know how that works, to be honest. It's not like a number you can just add. But excluding the tax write-offs for now, because I don't know that and I won't till the end of the year, I walk away with 3K, which, you know, I'm fine with, because I do think at the end of the day, even this number right here, that is still less valuable than the increase in viewership, follower gain, the New York Times article. We got a New York Times article. That's insane. The New York Times is like, I think, the biggest journalist institution in the United States. And that's pretty invaluable, I would say. Here, I'm not going to pay the viewers. No shot, chat. So we end up, I don't know where it'll exactly be. I literally don't know. And this is not me trying to be like facetious to seem like I'm not making as much. I just genuinely don't know the amount of money it is. I would say I probably, with like ad revenue and write-offs, at least 30 something maybe. I think maybe, at least. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So I feel like I'm kind of just guessing checking here. So I'm not walking away with 3K, to be very clear. But there are a lot of expenses. So, you know, this number is very big and flashy and shiny and cool and poggers. But it is not the amount of money that's going to be in my pocket. And it's also not the most valuable thing that came out of this. And that's it. That's what I got for streaming for 10 days of my life straight. Moved to Florida, moved to Texas. I don't care. I feel totally fine giving up that amount of money, or else I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have given it to charity if I was really concerned about making it. I wouldn't have paid the mods that much if I was really concerned. I feel very happy making as much as I'm making. Again, this is kind of just more of an exciting thing for me and a big exposure thing for me. I'm not that worried about the bottom line and the amount of exact dollar I make. I'm okay with it. I feel fine. Boys, that's it. That's the whole entire thing we're doing for the subathon. That's everything. And we're still going to be going for at least another 31 hours and 49 minutes.